That's just a shadow. That's not a node. That's just trees. These rocks suck, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that one. I'd rather start you off showing you something that I know is gonna work and I know is gonna, you know, do what it's supposed to do. Somehow I don't feel like I'm in the right area. It was north, and that's where I am. So what is the issue? Is it further up? Nope. These are oil nodes. These are oil nodes. Okay, whatever. All right, whatever. All right, so here's how this is gonna work. Drop. Thank you. All right. Anki's out. Okay. Ichthy out. PT out. All three RGs. That's how it works. So you have your protection, which preferably air protection, because like if you have an Aloe or a Rex, there may be some things that are just flying circles around them and you're constantly getting hit. You want something fast like a PT or even an RG if you have two of them. I wouldn't recommend one RG because they have a wide turn radius, they have a big wingspan, all of that stuff. It's like turning an 18-wheeler with them, kinda. Love them, but you need at least two of them if you're going to be protected from airborne attacks. If you don't have a PT. You have a PT, you get a good melee, good health, you're fine with a PT and an RG. So the only thing that remains passive is the Anki. As you can see, the protection follows the main RG. The backpacks, if you will, which is the two RGs and the main RG, follow the Anki. And because, well, you'll see. As long as you're... Where did the nodes go? Oh, okay, there it is. All right. So I need to make sure this is right, because this messed me up last time. Yeah, see, this was on metal before. I need to make sure it is not doing that. Perfect. Okay. There we go. So this should give us oil. It's not a lot of oil. It's not a lot of oil. That is way less than what I was expecting. Why does that suck so much? It was only 49. All right, well, it is what it is. All right. The other one's over there. Like I said, this gets very annoying, but you're protected. In this case, you drop all the stone and flint. You don't want those. And then you transfer it back. Well, technically, this is how you would do it. This is why you have them following the Anki. Transfer it onto them. So that he can keep moving. That's the idea. And you do that, you rinse and repeat until you are full. This is not Zoe. I need Zoe. I messed up. I was on her. I messed up. Okay. Now, these two are following me. And now you swoop on an angle. You always want to swoop on an angle like that. You always want to like kind of like bank into it so that your feet have more of a chance to grab it. You don't want to do it like straight up. You want to kind of like bank into it like this, for example. Like that. Okay? Now everybody's following. So one guess deviation, or one thing you could do, which is another thing that I do. I have the main RG following me close on passive. Just in case something happens to me, I have, like, for example, because like we're near water, right? So right now nothing's following me. So if something happens to me, yeah, they're on attack your target, but who knows how long it takes them to get to it. You know what I mean? And if I'm in the water, you know, so I usually have my main RG that has 2 protections on it following me on passive. That's usually how I do that. And I have it close as well. So like I said, it's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it isn't. It is annoying, but you eventually get used to it. You get used to it. This is why I have it following me. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to show you. Because if I need it, there you go. See? So now, I mean, again, it's annoying. It's annoying, but you get used to it. You get used to it. And we're only looking for oil, so during this trip. So there were metal nodes, sure, but looking for oil. And the reason I like the RG so much versus the PT, yeah, I'll give you that. You're gonna be going slower for sure. You know, for sure. That's you know, that's not debatable. You are gonna be going slower, but you have more stamina, so you can make more decisions because your stamina is gonna be higher. You know what I mean? There's more for you to do. These I don't usually do because this is kind of dangerous. This is obsidian. This isn't even... Yeah, we're leaving. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. That's obsidian. That's not an oil move. Oops. Oh well. That's my bad. Those I don't... Things like that I don't usually do because they're dangerous. That's oil. That's oil. Okay. Alright, that's obsidian down there. We could technically bring some home. Technically we could. Technically we could. Technically we could. I guess technically we could. Because I think they get a weight reduction as well. Maybe, maybe not. I don't remember. That one I don't remember. So, yeah, we'll grab a few. But during this run, don't use Ankies for stone. I'll say that. Stick to the Dodickers. Like I said, it gets annoying. They're flapping and all that stuff. You get stuck a little bit. But again, you're not gonna die. That's the point. You're not gonna die. You're gonna have your resources. You wanna make sure, because listen, okay? Because you might get stuck, make sure they're high level so that they can defend you if you can't make, you know, like a split-second decision to get like out of the way or to get away from an attack or something like that. You know what I mean? I even have the Anki following me most of the time. So that's just so like I don't have to travel on his back to get to the next node if this is going on. You know what I mean? See, so like if that's going on, I'm just running to the next node. He's gonna follow me. And so is see the point? See what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you always want to get up in the air. This is why you have only one ground tame. The aloes are not bad. I brought them because personally I love aloes, and they have the bleed attack. So when they attack you, they make you, you know. So they get busy. I'm just saying. They get busy. You know, like I love them. I absolutely love them. Ooh, he's heavy. I'm gonna smack this. Let's make our way over here to the mosh pit. We're gonna use the fact that they're kind of stuck to our advantage. And we're gonna start putting this stuff on. See, they get 50% weight reduction for obsidian. Stone as well, but again, not this run. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Not this run. One thing to keep in mind too, you don't want them to be at fit again, just like I was talking about with the PT. At 50%, they start moving slower. Like just overall, even if they're following you, they start moving slower. So you don't want that. You do not want that. You just put it on whatever you can reach. It's not really... Oh my God, why do you have 50? Holy. Oh my God, you're amazing. Wow. 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 Okay. What I typically do, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Leave that out. What I typically do is I jump to get to the RG. Let's move around. Oh, wait a minute. Why aren't you following? Excuse me. The wing is in the way. There we go. There you go. That's why you want the PT, because they fly circles around you. If you want to use a PT for a quick getaway, you can do that too. I just like the RGs. They're a bigger target. Technically, they're slower, so you have a higher chance of, you know, getting on them in a pinch. You know what I mean? Like, if you really need to get out of there, the PT's coming, but he might be flying so fast that you can't, you know, that you can't get to him. But this is what it looks like when I'm going out. This is what it looks like. This is literally what it looks like. It's usually not a PT, it's usually another RG. Usually. There's nothing else for us to farm here. We didn't get a lot. We did not get a lot. Alright, so we're gonna go back to that first one. I'm gonna let him grab it. I'm gonna drop him off and let him grab it. I wanna make sure the Ichthy, yeah, doesn't get left behind. But this is how I travel. This is how I travel. I interchange the Anki with the Doedicurus if I'm looking for stone. The, you know, the beaver if I'm going to get wood. But this is essentially what it looks like. I'm not doing it. Stuff up here. Pelagornis is up there. Nothing there. I see some over here. That's obsidian. I don't want that. This is probably obsidian that I'm flying to as well. Because the oil nodes are usually on the ground. And then the obsidian is typically like on the, like, yeah, that's obsidian. Yep. I'm good on that, Chief. Again, moving a bit slower, sure. All right, Ichthy, come on. About to carry you on my shoulder, dude. Come on now. Can't be slower than the RG. Come on now. Alright, you're right there. It's a little dangerous. And that's all obsidian. We're going home. We're going home. If that wasn't all obsidian, I would have grabbed it. All obsidian. I'm good on that. I got all the oil I could. There's probably more spots. But proof of concept. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Like I said, interchange whatever it is that you're gonna be using to harvest. As long as an RG can carry it. Or whatever bird you happen to be using. You can use a Quetzal. Quetzal's slower than an RG, to be honest with you. I've never used a Quetzal. Have I tamed a Quetzal? No, I haven't. I have not. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the AP. I know the rest of them are here because we move at the same speed, so. And we made it from where we were all the way back home on one stamina bar. So, this is also the reason, to be honest with you, this is also the reason why I have, like, as you saw with my base, my single player base, I have hatches on the top. Oop, not there, not there, not there, not there. Next one. There we go. And then you drop them at the door. They can flap, that's fine. What do you have on you? Anything? Zoe, you got stuff on you? You do. Oof. There you go. Alright, so you keep flying. I need you to keep flying towards me. Where am I putting the obsidian? I'll put it in special items for now. Where's the... No. The one thing you do have to do, I'm gonna say, when you the same way you set up the daisy chain is the way you have to end it. Okay, I don't need you flying into the spikes, Zoe. So, come here, sweetheart. You get down. He doesn't have. He only has a set. Okay. I'm gonna put you, yeah, because you have crazy stats. You're going. We really need to put the ones we're using in the top one. Instead of the bottom. Yeah, I couldn't run last time. Alright, whatever. While I was, the reason why I, was, on top of Zoe, to, get down, while she was following me, earlier today, I landed here after one of the farming runs, and one of the RGs that I told to land, I told it to stop following. So it flew here, turned this corner, and was flying straight into the spikes. Like, I tried to get it in the ball, but it was like, oh, you can't because it was recently hurt. Like, I kept trying and trying and trying. And then eventually it was like running into the spikes like this. And then it slid off to right here. And then I could get it into the ball. I don't know which RG it was. I can't remember. That I don't remember. But yeah. So that did happen earlier today. So here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we've got enough time to do it. I am going to go out on another Griffin run. But it's gonna be a lot quicker this time. Because if I can't find it, well, it's dark. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go. Oops. Yeah, this baby is going in here, so. Breeder female. The other PT. I'll put it in here. Put it in here. Yeah, that's one I'll use. Yeah. Oof. Easy, 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 easy. Alright, so Zoe's coming out. Oh no, this breeder thing is coming out. That's right. Okay, now this is on passive. And it is following me. And we're off. Now, yeah, flying in the right area. Let's try to get there as quick as possible. We'll try to go to that same location where we found the level 20. See what happens. Did I empty? I did. Oh boy. I got a little bit of PTSD, I'll be honest, from when Rich went to the top of a structure and then all of a sudden it was 2 poison wyvern. Got a little bit of PTSD from that. Like, you know, like I never seen that before, but I mean, I paid attention. I might go up there to tame me a Bronto because they keep spawning up there. They spawn down there too, but that might be where I go to tame my Bronto. Oops. That's a Pegasus. Yeah, the wings didn't look right. There's a griffin over there. I'm wondering if it's the level 20. I might just tame it just to... Look. I want a griffin. Okay? I don't really know where these things spawn. Yep, there it is. Come on. Yep, come on. You are faster than me. I know. Come on. Oh, no, you don't. We're not doing that. That we're not doing. Come on, lady. There's another Pegasus. I wonder what that status effect is that it keeps doing. You have a low attention span, don't you? You? There is no way you just... Are you serious right now? Let's go. Thank you. you doing? Muscle memory, y'all. Whether you can see or not, muscle memory. This is why you practice. Ooh. Did you ever go in there? No, you didn't. Okay. She's about to start flying away. It's a leg shot. So that's about the equivalent of a body shot. Yeah, you're about to start running away, man. For the record, didn't fully know whether or not the Griffin would fit in this taming. It's just me being honest. Raw meat. Raw meat. Okay. How much torpor do you have? 3,000. did well. You did well. Good job. Shouldn't take that long because it's level 20. Wrong one. Yeah, like raw meat versus raw fish meat. Okay, that's fine. I got the perfect name for it if it lets me type it. Cause like this game is weird with typing words and stuff. The crap was that? We ain't got time for this. We don't have time for this, bro. For real. We ain't got time for this, bro. We ain't got time for this. Don't. Not now, bro. Not now. Steal stuff that I need. We ain't got time for that. 11%, so it has to eat 10 times. Technically 9. Let's see where it stops at. I don't like what I'm hearing in the background. It's still going up. The torpor is still going up. So it did about 260 with 5 of them. Does decisions. Give me that. I need to see something. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Try something. I need your help real quick. That's a thought. That's a thought. That's a thought. Mm-hmm. That's a thought. That's a thought. See if I can do this real quick. Yeah. That's a thought. Where is... That's a thought. Come on, Zoe. No, that's a trike. Come on. It loses torpor very fast. Very fast. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay.
Griffin Magnificum is undoubtedly a sight to behold. Many ancient myths tell of various depictions of the griffin over the ages, but what is never disputed is its majestic and mysterious nature. With the front half of an eagle and the back half of a lion, it is as if these two creatures somehow fused together to form a superior land and air predator. While one's first instinct might be to approach the creature and marvel at its beauty, that would be a very poor decision. Its range of attacks makes it one of the most versatile predators I've witnessed. If its presence alone isn't enough to intimidate potential hunters, it has the ability to dive from the sky to the ground with such force that it inflicts damage to anyone unfortunate enough to be below it, or carry its momentum back into a rapid uplift. The idea of pacifying such a beast is nothing to scoff at. Its highly independent nature and disinterest with interacting with humans, combined with its power and strength, make the griffin a challenge to domesticate. However, there have been those who are fearless enough to attempt and succeed at this miraculous feat. Once tamed, riding atop a griffin along with a tribe-mate passenger, dashing through the air at high speed is a prize in and of itself.
Doesn't need a saddle. It's a griffin. It's a griffin. It only can pick up small things because it picks it up with its... Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Because I know how this is gonna go. I'm around the pen. I'm around the pen. All right. Oh my God! It flies so. It's so like. It definitely feels faster. I'm gonna have to figure out how to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the thing. The swooping thing. Oh no, that's not. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll get some practice in. It's fine. Yeah. We got a griffin. I am obviously going to be on the lookout for another one, but what do you have in your... Oh, I'll give you this. That's okay. Yeah, it's melee isn't great. It's fine. Why does it say... Oh, okay. All right. Got me a griffin. I gotta... Let's see if they let me do the name. They won't let me do it. Nope, they won't let me do it. Oh, I did it. Hold on. The heck is this? Place it on a turn. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna keep this one on me. I'm gonna keep him on me. Alright. Oh, that's the water. I'm like, what is that noise? Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. I'm gonna do some maintenance, but we're gonna call it there. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow for, the regular part of the stream with the other things that we got going on. Uh anyway, um hope you have a good night, a good day, wherever you happen to be. I'm kind of half excited about the Griffin because of the level. It's like literally the lowest level. So that's why you don't really feel the energy from... I gotta find a good one. I gotta find a good one that I can travel around on, and I haven't really flown with it. I never I tamed one, but it was one time and it was very brief. On Valguero, I think is the name of the map that I played on. I think, but I didn't play for very long, so I don't really have a whole lot of experience with it and stuff like that. So I want a higher level, so I'm gonna go out looking for it. But I am happy that I finally got to tame a griffin. And we're gonna play around on it. I'm scared it's gonna die. That's why I'm trying not to get too attached to it. It's not great, but I have one, so we'll play around with it. Y'all have a good night, a good day, wherever you happen to be. I appreciate you so very much. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Until next time, y'all know the motto. If you're gonna, don't worry about it. If you're gonna do it, do it right. Peace, y'all. Tiger out. Later. It's a sorting hat, bro. You know what the official griffin is gonna be named, right?